Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio, September 15, 2023. Embrace newfound sacred sexuality. This is because Vesta is making tracks in the heavens beyond. Vesta was named after the ancient Roman goddess of the hearth and the home. She is tied to the sacred inner flame that lives within us from the moment we are born to the moment we move on to the next plane. This is a form of sacred sexuality that we often sacrifice for and defend and hold close to our innermost identity. As Vesta leaves behind the turbulent skies of Gemini and ventures into Cancer, this means we will all be more emotional, nurturing, and compassionate. Keep moving forward. You may need to have a chat with your loved one about your work and life balance when the Moon in Virgo opposes Saturn retrograde in Pisces and conjuncts Mercury retrograde in Virgo. The transits suggest that you may need to communicate what you need to pursue your professional path. You may need to be seriously direct about having a substantial support system. Talking to your loved ones will help you feel more confident about taking on greater professional responsibility while feeling assured about your ability, since everyone will be on the same page. Where the Moon and Pluto were at odds just a few days ago, they are now back in harmony, and the timing couldn't be better. While the Moon won't form a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector until after tomorrow's new moon in your career sector, in this last full day where every planet across the income, work, and career fronts is in retrograde motion, this is boosting your confidence and awareness while all the focus is still on the past. If you find balancing many possibilities an exhausting and pointless exercise, consider changing your point of view and focusing that energy to your benefit. Try alternating as many different outlets as you can in your workout routine, swim one day, run another, and do some challenging yoga in between to stretch and strengthen your muscles. Or try martial arts to keep yourself alert and fit. Remember to drink plenty of water in order to secure your inner source of productivity. Start this day without upsetting or questioning things. Indeed, the vibrations at the moment will tend to slow you down and make you ponder your initiatives. You will need to come to terms with events, most notably in your professional life, because the people you collaborate with won't miss out on opportunities to discourage you. Be vigilant and active in the different situations that come up, and everything will go for the best. Having the Moon in your career sector has begun the lead up to tomorrow's new moon, but for now, in Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion here, the focus is more on the past and not just here. This is the last day that every planet across the income, work, and career fronts are in retrograde motion at the same time, and while the doors will remain open to the past, second chances, and untapped potential on the income and job fronts, as the Moon and Mercury align, this is putting this whole professional year until now into perspective. The Moon may have left an adventurous part of your chart yesterday, but after an alignment with Venus, the planet of love here, and a friendly aspect to the planets in your romantic sector, the spirit of romance and adventure it helped to amplify are still here and are set to strengthen. What the adventurous lunar vibes of the last few days have done is amplify what was already there. Our eyes in the sky. The presence of the Moon in your income sector coinciding with Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion here is a significant advantage in itself. However, their alignment in the cosmic dance of the planets brings together a sharp intuition and a keen financial acumen, coupled with a profound sense of hindsight. This alignment provides you with a golden opportunity to make the most of the final day when all planets across the income, work, and career fronts are in retrograde motion, united in their emphasis on the past. Just before the Sun and Moon converge to create today's new moon in your income sector, Mercury is poised to turn direct. This pivotal shift acts like releasing the brakes just as the traffic light turns green. It allows for the removal of any obstacles that have been holding you back, precisely as the momentum from the new moon begins to propel things forward. With the benefit of your astute financial insights and the wisdom gained from Mercury's 3-week retrograde journey, you're well prepared to navigate this transition. At the same time that an alignment between Venus and the asteroid Juno that peaked in your financial sector last week is separating, it is also starting to come together again. By coming to a standstill, Venus allowed Juno to catch up, but now that she is moving again, she is doing the same. This is keeping the planet of money and the queen of commitment close as things start to flow more freely on the financial front. The moon bid adieu to your financial sector yesterday, leaving you not only with heightened financial instincts and a vivid imagination but also a treasure trove of information to unpack. This visit, the first since Venus resumed direct motion and the asteroid Juno made its return, has not only signaled a turning tide but has also ignited your determination and desire to advance your financial goals. The stage is set for positive changes and progress ahead. Today, as the moon graces the sign of Virgo and forms a celestial connection with Mercury retrograde, a sense of longing and dissatisfaction may wash over us. It might seem like those around us aren't providing the attention and affection we desire. However, it's important to recognize that this isn't the ideal day to pour out your emotions. The atmosphere is shrouded in ambiguity and uncertainty rather than offering clarity. In matters of the heart, exercise patience and restraint. Instead of rushing into declarations of love, consider taking things slowly, allowing the timing to naturally evolve into a more significant partnership. Despite the confusion, there's a positive undercurrent of love and warmth in your surroundings. Mutual trust and thoughtfulness prevail, creating a harmonious backdrop for your relationships. This favorable atmosphere can be harnessed to approach challenging and unavoidable conversations. People you engage with are less inclined to engage in arguments and more focused on finding mutually beneficial solutions. Be prepared for unexpected hiccups in your business dealings. Your plans and ideas may face resistance, making it challenging to convince others of their merits. While this can be genuinely frustrating, avoid the temptation to rush things, as impatience might lead to undesirable outcomes. Keep a level head to prevent potentially worse scenarios from unfolding. Remember, the key is to strike a balance between your innovative ideas and practical implementation. While your mind is buzzing with possibilities, it is essential to ground your aspirations in a realistic and achievable framework. By combining your imaginative thinking with a methodical approach, you can bring your visions to life in a structured and effective manner. In the realm of work, the moon pays its monthly visit to your work sector. Interestingly, this visit occurs as both planets in your income sector are in retrograde motion. This unique alignment also coincides with Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion in your work sector, setting the stage for tomorrow's new moon. This synchronicity marks a significant moment when all planets across the income, work, and career domains are in retrograde, collectively emphasizing a focus on the past. It's an ideal time to reflect on past endeavors and consider the lessons they hold for future success.